Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
41 Sky View in for sight is presented by Volume Chevrolet. Got a few cloud fields starting to develop, and of course we've had most of those thin clouds throughout the morning. It is 82 degrees, but it feels like 88 now with a 7-mile-per-hour wind coming in out of the southwest. You can see a little bit of cloud cover over middle Georgia for the most part. We are seeing sun right now, also some looks like cloud streaks a little bit off to the southwest, but as you can see, not really much going on around the state right now. It is pretty calm. A little bit more cloud cover further north, with most of those being those upper level thin clouds making their way in. We'll probably see a few more of those as we roll into the afternoon, as well as cloud fields. And today's probably going to be one of the cloudier days that we see, and there's still going to be plenty of sun out there. There's also plenty of heat, with a heat index of 99 later on in Macon. That's one of our hotter spots. Millersville feeling like 101 later will be our overall hot spot. The cool spot, Butler, at 95, and that most certainly is not cool. So it's most certainly going to be very hot and sticky out there throughout the rest of the afternoon, and we don't have very many rain chances to try and cool things down. Get a few isolated storms going later. A couple of them may have heavy downpours. Frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is always possible, maybe a bit of small hail, but we may not even see this much rain later, folks. Just not a whole lot of opportunities for us today. Maybe a couple of light showers through the overnight hours, but for the most part, we are going to be partly cloudy tonight as we head into tomorrow morning, and then we'll see a whole lot of sun tomorrow and Wednesday both. Expected to be very dry. Our rain chances tomorrow negligible. You see a couple of small showers, and that's really all that we're going to see, and I wouldn't anticipate anything during the overnight hours tomorrow rolling into Wednesday, except for the slight possibility of a bit of patchy fog rolling into Wednesday morning. On top of that, here's some more good news for you. No tropical cyclone activity is expected during the next 48 hours. The tropics have obviously been very quiet so far this year, which is never a bad thing, especially given the fact that it's La Nina year. But here's a quick update on your sea surface temperatures. The Gulf is most certainly heating up. We're climbing into those upper 80s and 90s, so there's plenty of heat to fuel storms once we start getting that development going. Of course, the east of the Atlantic, much hotter than the Pacific, largely due to northern current over to the west, whereas ours is coming from the south here in the east. But La Nina enhances that even further. During the winter, yeah, we're mild and dry, but take a look during the summer, you get colder air in the Pacific that helps to slow down the jet stream and the wind shear aloft because it acts like a vacuum, pulling down that sinking air, which in turn allows for favorable conditions for hurricane development. Luckily, nothing yet. In 10 seconds, your 7-day forecast.
At Volume Chevrolet, get oil changes for life, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Visit Volume Chevrolet, I-75 exit 187 in Forsyth. That's VolumeChevrolet.com.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. I consider this to be a pretty normal forecast for this time of year. Temperatures might be a little above average, but we're mainly saying the low to mid 90s. Our rain chances are pretty isolated all week long. You don't see anything over 20%. Obviously, the lows staying in those low to mid 70s as things are staying humid, but nothing to be concerned with at the tropics right now, so pretty benign forecast.